Bye. Be safe. See you soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, so this is the beginning of our trip, our cross country to the Death Valley, Zion, Moab, and whatever else we can find in between. So I just left the house, stopped at 7-Eleven to get some ice for the cooler. No need to gas up. I am in the Tesla this time for this trip. I'm at about 73%, as you can see here. My goal is to get to my friend Jared's house who lives in Iowa. It's about 16 hours away. I doubt I'll get there today. I got off to a little bit of a late start. So I'm going to see how far I can get. But I'm going to try at least get a good 12 hours in. Or at least maybe 10. We'll see how it goes. But it says my first stop is Breezewood. Should get there with about 18%. I'll charge up there and then we'll go from there. So wish me luck and we'll see you in a little bit. So my first stop, this is Breezewood, Pennsylvania. Went in to use the restroom, grab a snack, and came out in the car. It's pretty much ready to go. So, oh, hold on. Oh, nah, we can't have that. Bugs? Oh, no. That's terrible. All right, give me a minute. I'll be back. And we're back. Just like that, nice and clean. I think I'm gonna have to pull my one of my little tricks out of my hat. Involves cling wrap. I'll show you guys what it looks like when I'm done. I can't deal with the bugs. Anybody who knows me knows I would have to do this at every stop, so I'm gonna make this a lot easier on myself. So here we go. So everybody knows I love clean cars, and I can't stand to have them dirty. So on long trips like this, we know bugs tear up the front of your car. Well, this is my solution. I don't know if you can see it, but I basically saran wrap, cling wrap, whatever you want to call it, the front of the car. I've done it before, and basically the bugs get on the saran wrap, and you just peel it off. You don't have to worry about the bugs all over the car. I know I'm crazy, but it works. So on to the next leg. Good morning. It is Sunday, about 9 o'clock. Made it in last night around 1:30. I am in Swanton, Ohio. I'm at a Baymont by Wyndham. Room wasn't too bad. It's comfy. I just went in and crashed, actually. So today's trip is to make it to my friend Jared's house. It's about another 550 miles, so probably about 8 or 9 hours. We'll see. Try to make it a little faster. So I will see you in a little bit. Check it out. My cling wrap is working. All the bugs are on the cling wrap and not my bumper. That's what I'm talking about. So as I was making my way across the country, I realized I would be driving nearly right past my friend and work colleague's home, so I decided to stop in and say hi. So I finally made my way to Jared's, where he was gracious enough to leave the garage door open for me, a spot for me to park, and to charge the car overnight. So we're going to hang out for a little while, get some dinner, and we'll see you in the morning. Okay, we're on day 3 of the solo part of the trip. Still on track to pick up the wife in Vegas in a few days, at which point she will join me for the rest of the trip. Right now I'm in Waukee, Iowa, and I am headed to Denver. So let's get going. I want to comment here on my charging stop in Grand Island, Nebraska. I've been driving through a really bad headwind for almost over 100 miles. which caused the car to use more energy than predicted. So as you can see, I came in with only 3% left. I wasn't really worried as I knew the Charger was coming up, and I did manage to draft a semi for a bit. Also at this stop, you can see they have a tank, a train, and all sitting in front of a Motel 6. I'm not sure what that's all about, but I thought it was interesting. The rest of the trip from here to Denver was pretty uneventful. Stopped at McDonald's, grabbed some lunch, and pretty much just sat back and enjoyed the ride. I let the car do most of the driving. I think I pulled up into Denver probably around 8 o'clock. So it's day 4. I've made my way to Denver, where I spent the night, had a good sleep. Today's trip will have me going from Denver to St. George, Utah. A lot of pretty sights on the way. Other than that, pretty uneventful. The car's doing great, so we'll keep it going. Making my way from Denver to Utah, I came across a scenic overlook called San Rafael Swell. So I stopped to take a look, and as you can see, it was just some gorgeous views. I tried to do a Facebook live stream. Unfortunately, my microphone wasn't working, so I don't think it came out too well, but it was just a really neat place to stop. So this is the end of the solo portion of my cross-country trip. I'll be here in St. George, Utah for a few days, just exploring a little bit and basically waiting for Beth to show up. She will be in a couple days, and then we will continue this trip together. See you then.